There are a lot of things that can make a person feel at home. Friends and family, old clothes, even visiting old houses can trigger memories. But for me, certain movies, books, and music have always given me a feeling of comfort and security. A feeling of home. Growing up, films have been a huge part of my childhood. Certain movies, even now, I can put on and remember the first time I ever saw them. When I was 10, my dad told me about the Terminator franchise while we were on a family walk. He described basically the whole plot to me, and I thought it was the coolest thing anyone has ever thought of. He rented the movie from a video shack, and we watched it and the sequel until late into the night. As a family, we used to visit the Lake District all the time to see my granddad. It's an almost mystical place, mountains and lakes littering the landscape like an oil painting. As a lover of fantasy, I used to imagine all sorts of adventures happening in the hills as we drove past, and I'd listen to audiobooks like Aragon by Christopher Paolini. To this day, if I want to remember what those trips felt like, all I need to do is read the books again. There are plenty of songs and pieces of music which remind me of specific memories connected to my home. For instance, listening to anything by Vivaldi makes me reminisce of mornings being forced to endure classical FM over breakfast thanks to my mum. Listening to songs by Deep Purple reminds me of going to work with my dad, trying to help him screw in a door before inevitably getting bored and reading a book instead. There's a lot of art and entertainment that has left a lasting impact over my childhood. Each is connected to a certain memory, and revisiting any of them brings the feelings of familiarity back to me. They're all pieces of my home.